lovely speech. Give him a big round of applause. Comes a long way up here for him to come. Vikash.
Thank you very much. Evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Vic, and for those of you who do, I apologise. My full name is actually Vic, would you like a drink? And if you meet me at the bar later, I'd appreciate if you could use my full name, Vic, would you like a drink? Firstly, on behalf of everyone today, I'd like to say congratulations to Nick and Nikki, and thank you for making us all take the day off for this today. Anyone here, like me, who's been lucky enough to spend time in their company and knows what a great couple they are, and perfectly complement each other by showing the first picture we have today. Before I undertake the customary duty of giving Nick an uncomfortable few minutes, it is part of the official duty of the best man to thank all the family and friends that are here today, and especially of making it a really special day. So I'd like to thank you all. I'd like to say that you all look wonderful tonight. Indeed, you're only an eclipse of Nikki herself, who I'm sure you'll all agree looked very beautiful tonight. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm greatly honoured to have been given the job of the best man today.
Hold up, Vic. What are you doing, mate?
Here he goes.
I can't get a present to get from the car and you start without me.
Go on, lad.
You started telling everybody about Nick's cross-dressing, yeah? What?
Sash, I was waiting for later, sorry.
That is the single greatest thing I've ever seen in my life, boy.
Hi everyone, I'm Sachin Patel, and I'm also Nick's best man. We've known Nick for about 10 years or so now, and I can truly say it's been emotionally big.
I think it's draining, the word you're looking for, Sash.
Half our friends of uni have lost their hair. See exhibit A, B, C, D, E. Oh, and F's behind the screen. And I've got more grey hairs from Nick than I have from my wife. Technical difficulties. On the other hand, Nikki, getting to know you has been an absolute pleasure. And we've been looking forward to getting to spend more time with our Indian Barbie from Essex.
Give it up to all the Essex girls tonight.
Oh, you guys can do better than that. Come on! Much better. So as you know, the bride and groom share the same name, Nick. And sometimes people refer to them both as Nikki. Now this can get quite confusing, not just for me and Vic, but for everyone. So for the purpose of the speech, we're going to refer to them as Ken and Barbie. And here they are from their wedding day earlier today.
So, we first met Ken at uni, a random wannabe East London rude boy with his battered Vauxhall Astra. Billy Momate, sorry, I mean Ken, began his uni life lodging with an old lady. At the same time, our good friends, Chandy, Ket and Amit were looking for a housemate. Don't they look handsome? They narrowed it down to two potential candidates, Neil the Banger and Neil Sash. I can't say that, it's not past Watershed yet. But I'm sure you guys can guess what rhymes with Nick.
Any guesses?
Slick.
Slick. All right, slick. We'll have that for today. Anyways, Amit wanted to choose Neil as they had some sort of northern connection. I think it was their love of Belgrave Road. But Nikki, I'm sure you saw them driving around Leicester, playing Indian movie songs at full blast, attracting all the ladies. Now, it's a real shame you didn't fall for one of them, and neither did Chandy, as when it came to picking a housemate, he put his big nose down and said it had to be Nick. not for his great culinary skills or his use of adu, much and lassen, but because he had a PlayStation. I'd just like to say a big thank you to Sony for bringing us all together. But an even bigger thank you to Chandy for truly ruining our lives.
Whilst we're thanking people today, I would like also to thank someone very special today. And without him, none of this would be gathered together in such a beautiful surrounding.
Sorry, Nick, Vic's actually talking about me. As if it wasn't for me, you'd probably not be the great legalised drug dealer you are today. Don't worry, aunties and uncles, he's actually a real pharmacist still. And you know what? We'd probably be sat in the school hall right now with a bargain bucket and toasting you and Nikki with a bottle of vintage Bacardi Breezer, which was Nick's favourite drink at uni as well. Nick, we didn't want you to feel left out today. Bacardi Breezer, just for you, my friend. On ice.
So, Nikki, having decided to marry Nick, you must know him very well. So you might think. But there are a few things that we'd like to share with you today. Everyone who knows Nick will agree that he's always been a mummy's boy. Here we have a picture of Nick and his mum. Even though he's married, like a little good Indian boy, he's decided to live down the road from mummy. Nick has always been at the cutting edge of fashion, and even today, wouldn't you agree, he looks good?
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, Nick, Jermaine from X Factor will like his suit back tomorrow.
That's not how I remember it, Vic. Nick may now look like his idol Danny from some show called Towie. Not sure if that's a good thing or not. I'll let you guys decide. So does anyone know what attracted Nikki to Nick?
Well, Sash, I think it was his sexy legs.
Put them away. Probably a bottle of wine or two, I'm guessing, Nikki. I'm guessing you fell in love with Nick's great hairstyle. However, I don't think you knew about these. Check out that mullet. Au revoir.
Don't worry, Nikki, his choice of clothing and accessories was much better. Next picture, Ange. Technical issue there.
Press the button.
Wrong picture, Ange. Here we go. Look at those sideburns, eh?
So Nick always had the best luck with women. And when he went through a quiet patch, he decided to see whether the grass was greener on the other side. Now, we've kept Nick's friend in the picture anonymous as he paid us to keep stum. £100 isn't enough, Chirag. We had some more.
Sash, what's happened there? I thought I was going to take that one out.
Yeah, keep that one up. I did get worried a bit when Nick organised his engagement party in a gay bar. I'm glad that Nikki was having more fun than you that night. However, the day that Nick met Nikki, he hasn't stared at another guy since. Well, other than when he actually pays to see guys. And I'm talking about those 11 useless men in tight, claret and blue. And I don't mean Aston Villa.
Sash, I think I'm going to have to agree with you. They are useless. But I think this is the closest the Hammers are ever going to get to the Champions League trophy. One big tip, Nikki. Always let Nick have his own way, as he suffers from a rare condition, and this was diagnosed by Aj as the lonely child syndrome. So, it's usually around this time where we tell you the rules of marriage, and there's always a tendency that women are always right.
Yeah.
And I think Sash and I are most probably going to be in the doghouse for this. But it's more important that we're taking one for the team, boys. Here we go. Women, learn to work the toilet seat. If it's up, put it down. We need it up, you need it down. You don't hear us complaining about you leaving it down.
Sunday equals sports. It's like the full moon or the changing of the tide. Just let it be.
Yes and no are perfectly acceptable answers to almost every question.
If it itches, it will be scratched. We all do that.
You can either ask us to do something or tell us how you want it to be done, not both. If you already know the best way how to do it, just do it yourself.
And beer, it's as exciting for us as handbags are for you.
Jokes aside, I would like to leave you with some marriage advice. Someone once said to me that marriage is a 50-50 partnership. But anyone who believes that clearly knows nothing about women, marriage or fractions. To help the course of true love run smoothly, never forget, those three important words, Nick. You must say every day, "You are right, dear."
Do you want to practice now? On a sincere note, Nick, in the last 10 years, we can hardly remember ever getting angry with one another, which I think is a testament to our great friendship. And for that, we thank you, and hope we're still friends when we've finished our speech.
Nick's ready for married life, and he couldn't have chosen a better person to share it with. Now, parents always hope their daughter find a reliable, sensible and considerate partner, and that she makes the right choices. Nikki chose Nick, who in our opinion is the ideal choice and a credit to his parents.
I'm sure everybody agrees you make a great couple, and it's been a pleasure to be part of the celebration of your clear love towards one another.
So ladies and gentlemen, there are obviously two important people here today, without whom very little of this would have been possible. And the great thing is, as the evening progresses, most of us will get to spend more and more time talking with them. So please join me in a very special toast to the most important people today, the bar staff. Thank you very much. Actually, we'd like to say one last thing.
As Nick and Nikki start their new life, we invite you please to stand once more.
Is it? Well, wrist on shoulder.
Last time I promise.
Wrist on the shoulder for me.
Please all raise your glasses in a toast for the new husband and wife. Here's to love, laughter and happy ever after. To Nikki, Ken and Barbie, Mr. and Mrs. Patel.
Thank you, and a nice big round of applause for the Sash and Sash. Well done, you guys. Thank you. Please be seated, everybody. But let's continue your attention, please, because there's a very proud lady that would like to say a few words. Welcome, please, to the bride's aunt, Angela Thompson. On